welcome to the stream. This is a new shirt I'm wearing. What do you think of this? It's kind of nice, huh? By the way, before we start anything today, I'd like to give a shout out. I'd like to give a huge shout out to a guy who has really turned out to be Jason Moiter. Jason Moiter.
But what? But for why? Oh, it's 95 degrees out.
Jason Moiter. Sorry about that. Jason Moiter, you are a great person. You're a great guy. Who is Jason Moiter? Why are we giving props to Jason Moiter? Because Jason Moiter is a follower of the Twitch channel. He's a subscriber of Twitch. I have a subscriber of Twitch, believe it or not. And I've told people this before we get into this stream. By the way, we will be I'd like to tell people what we're doing, but I want to get this off first. You know, we've been on Twitch for a while. I appreciate Twitch. I really love Twitch. But it's only a platform for me to stream so that I can throw it on YouTube. And I like streaming it. I like streaming, and that's pretty much where I stream it. I don't have a chat room. I'm not a chatter. I don't chat. I don't say the word chat, except just now I said it like 7 times. But chat to me is not what I got into this for. I didn't get into streaming so that I could be more social and have like a popularity contest. Okay, I did this because I know what streaming is. I know it's basically, for me, it's a sort of an entertainment show in which somebody videotapes themselves or films themselves. It usually involves audio and video, and it's, for me, it's one person. Some people it's several. Sometimes people have friends, but to me, streaming is basically setting up a camera and having a conversation. Now, does it have to be an actual conversation with someone who's talking to me live? That's not my definition of it. My definition of it is I do have conversations, but this is kind of how I think. I think conversationally. Does that make sense to people? That's when I wake up in the morning, I'm curious and I start talking. What about this? What about that? What about that? And I talk out loud, and I realize maybe I shouldn't talk to myself as much, right? Is it a mental problem that I talk to myself? And then I realized the reason I talk to myself is because I get to the point, there's a conversation that happens within myself that is much more helpful and useful for me than if I was actually trying to talk to somebody else. In a conversation with somebody else, it's usually dictated by whoever else is in the room. I don't want somebody dictating my conversation. I think I can have a better conversation without people. I know that sounds fucked up. I apologize. I'm not saying people are stupid, or I know I'm not the brightest bulb. It's nothing like that. But this, to me, was the answer to my issues in life. I never got a chance to really talk to people. Whenever I'm in the real world, people are kind of like, "Why don't you shut up?" It's always I've always noticed it's the best-looking person in the room that gets heard. It's the coolest, most popular guy that gets heard. It's a diddly-doo. Look at me, everybody. I'm cool. And I was never that guy. So where can I be heard? Where can I get my shit off? This is where. So that kind of explains, I think, a little bit better why we stream the way we do and what we're doing here. People are wondering, what is the purpose of this? That's what it is. It's a voice. It's a platform. Thank you. That's what I wanted to say. And that guy, Jason Moiter, understands. He gets what I'm doing. He likes what I'm doing. And Jason, thank you, bro. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Today, Jason, I'll just do this for Jason. Today, Jason, that's a good idea. Just stream for one person. Ladies and gentlemen, today, I would like you all to be like Jason, please. There should be more JMs out there. Come on, JM. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, today's stream is not brought to you by a sponsor. We don't have sponsors. Someday we will have sponsors. Someday, Jason, we will have sponsors. But until that happens, I will just tell you guys, I'm drinking Canada Dry today, but it's not a sponsor. Please don't think in any way I'm financially tied to this product. I'm not, they're not, we're not. But I love ginger ale, and if there's any companies out there that are interested in investing in Pebble, I love it. Today's game that we will be streaming, by the way, I am a video game streamer in case people don't know, and today's game will be, hopefully, yeah, I did say hopefully, Fortnite. We're gonna see how it goes. If it doesn't pan out, this whole thing's for nothing. Everything we just said's for shit, but I'm glad we got it off our chest. Fortnite, Pebble, that's me. Let's go. We just had a great stream. We just streamed the game Arc Raiders. I was so surprised. But we'll talk about it. Ba, ba, ba. By the way, shout out to 2 Hour Techno. They're great. I appreciate them so much, and I mean that. And here we go. Normally I hate it when somebody says, I appreciate you. It seems fake, but I'm being real when I say, I appreciate you. So we played Arc. Let's talk about Arc Raiders. Just a little bit, because I played the game all yesterday. I thought, you know what? It was late at night. It was like early morning, which is like my favorite time to play video games. Like 1, 2 in the morning, no streaming, just me and the game. Just get to know the game. Get to know the. So that's what we did. We played Arc Raiders for like, man. It felt like 3 or 4 hours. It was probably just 1 or 2. And it was fantastic. I ran it. I died. And then I started seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. We started doing, we learned how to extract. We learned how to get back. We learned how to collect things. We started doing stuff that we were doing quests and missions, and it was starting to work. And then I said, okay, we're ready to stream this thing. And we streamed it today, and it was a great stream, man. Very exciting stream today. Arc Raiders. I can happily say that I didn't just jump on a new game and all of a sudden I don't like it, but I don't ever want to do that. I'm sure people do it. I'm sure people play games that they're not necessarily feeling. I don't know why you would do that. I do know why you would do that, because you want to be relevant, and you want to play the relevant game. And I'm so glad that it really is a good game, because I don't just play games just for relevance. But if a game is super hot, like, I'll be honest with you, World of Warcraft. I wish I was a World of Warcraft guy, because it's popular, and I guarantee I could get automatic, like 100 people interested. I just don't care about World of Warcraft. I think the game looks like shit. It's boring looking. It doesn't look good. I don't want to play with a bunch of fucking nerds. I like nerds. I'm a nerd, but not that kind of a nerd. I don't think I want to play with those kind of nerds. Also, it seems like nerds that are unhinged. I like nerds that are hinged. I feel like I'm a hinged nerd. If I'm a nerd at all, that's the kind of nerd I am. I'm not an unhinged nerd. What do you mean by unhinged? One that's super duper, like, never gets laid, but acts like he does. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's a lot to it, but whatever. We've talked about our viewpoints on sex many times. I just don't care. I'm 52. Do I have to still pretend that I care? Like, am I interested? Of course. Do I care really? Do I have to talk about sex? No. I just don't care. I don't care. But I do wish I played World of Warcraft. Because it would be great for the stream. And someday, maybe we'll try to get into it just to see, like, because the greatest thing that could happen is we play it, we like it, and all of a sudden it creates a whole new thing for us. It's World of Warcraft. But, I just have no interest in playing the game. And there's a little bit of a point of pride in never playing it. I see him. Okay, let's see what she had. I'll have what she's having. Okay. And really, you know what? Really, truly, shout out to Jason Moiter. Because I said to Jason Moiter, I says, Jason, you're wasting your time. This is what I said to Jason. I go, honestly, man, you're great, but don't waste your time, subscribing to my Twitch channel because I'm not affiliated and I'm not really a Twitch quote-unquote streamer, and that's not to put Twitch down. I'm just not their guy. But I do love them and they let me use their platform, and thank God they do. But yeah. And you know what Jason said? Well, then I'll just PayPal you then. That's the kind of fan we're looking for. That's the kind of guy. I'm looking for a Jason Moiter. Shout out to fucking Jason Moiter. God damn it, Jason. Made my fucking day, buddy. So there you go. What is this now? The Hollow Rush? Yep, got it. Looks good to me. Let's go. Well, it's been, I don't know, I've kind of gotten to a really sweet spot where I'm really enjoying streaming, and I just don't really... I'm aware that there's not a lot of viewers on YouTube, but it's not stopping me from enjoying what I'm doing. And some people would say it's insane. Some people would say, you're crazy. Why? You have, like... Sometimes nobody's watching your videos, and they're 2-hour videos. Why would you do it? I'm like, but I really like what we're doing. I really like what we're doing. I really do. I would change, but believe me, if I thought we weren't doing it right or we weren't doing it well or something, I would be like, okay, you're right. We'll do TikToks. That's all. We'll TikTok it. But I love what we're doing. I don't even know what this guy's doing. Like, how did I die there? What? Oh, okay, it was that. Okay, good. Was it that? I don't. That's so stupid. I just. All right. So yeah, we've been, yeah, I'm just very happy the way things are going, and we're going to continue to enjoy what we're doing, and that's the whole thing. I'm not going to sit and talk about it the whole time, but I'm just really glad that there's one. If you don't understand, for one person to be like, he's saying all the stuff that I would say to somebody, to myself. I would say the same stuff he's saying to me. Just like, hey man, I love it. I like it. Like the things that he likes, I like. HD poker. The fact that he's like, I love HD poker. They're talking about Jason Moiter. He's like, I love it. I do. That to me is like my favorite thing to stream. Because I love poker and I like talking. It's perfect. It's perfect. And we'll see what Jason Moiter. I don't like to scare away people, but if Jason is a streamer, we'll see if he wants to stream together. Maybe we could play some games. It doesn't always work out that way. Just because someone likes you doesn't mean they want to be on your stream. I understand that, but I'll put it this way, Jason, you are always welcome on my stream, dude. And if you don't want to come on, you don't have to. I'm not gonna put that on you, actually. But if you ever do want to, you can always hear me now. You have a place on this stream always. Or if you have something you want to talk about, or if there's something you want to whatever, or it's personal, and I need views, so I will have you on, and I'll talk about your personal. I'm kidding. We're not going to use Jason Moiter for views, but I really do appreciate him, and it did feel good. It is a shot in the arm, man. I mean, that's happened before with other people where they're like, dude, you're so good, why don't you have views? And I'm not sitting here saying I'm good, that's gross. But I'm just saying the fact that they get what I'm doing, and then they're like, hey man, why aren't more people, is exactly what you want people to say. Like, hey everybody, like when I watch a YouTube clip and I'm like, holy fuck, let's say it's a song, right? And it's a great video, and I watch it and I go, why aren't more people, there should be 1 million views here. That's a beautiful thought. And that's what I want people to have with me. I want people to be like, 1 million people should be watching. That means I'm doing something right. That's what it means. And so that's why I feel good when I don't feel good, but when I see 0 views on my YouTube channel, I go, don't worry about that. That's not for you to worry about. My thing to do is keep doing what we're doing. Keep the consistency. Keep streaming 4 days a week. Play the games you want to play. You got a Steam Deck and a Switch too. You can't lose. You got a great personality. You're a very handsome, beautiful person. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm very self-depreciating on this thing. But you can't always sit there and put yourself down. Sometimes you got to stroke yourself a little. I'm a very, very attractive person. I am the most attractive. Okay. Yeah, let's not go crazy. Let's not go overboard with the fucking thing, okay? I don't think people are watching this so that because I'm attractive. They're watching it because of what I do. Thank you. Uh-oh, somebody's down there. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. All right, here we go. the way, the guy had one gun. It's not like he had like like, what was his confidence level there? Like, what were you thinking, man? Alright, that's fine. God, I hope that wasn't Jason Moiter. That would be embarrassing if that was Jason. Jason, why? I'm kidding. Everything's about Jason. Well, I remember I had a podcast idea one time. And there was a guy who I was working as a dishwasher, and I was dreaming out loud and saying, like, I'd like to do a podcast. And the guy goes, yeah, you should. I would listen to that. And I think the guy's name was Todd. And I thought, wouldn't it be funny to do a podcast called Podcast for Todd? And it would just be me talking, and with the idea that it was really just done for Todd. And of course, you're hoping that other people will catch on to the joke and people will enjoy it. There was a concept. And then a friend of mine quickly was like, it sounds kind of gay though. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you're doing a podcast for Todd. That's a guy's name. You're a guy. You're not gay. And I was like, no, I'm not. He's like, okay, but... And I thought about it. I was like, yeah, that could be taken for that. Is it worth the joke? Is the gay, like the misunderstanding gay thing, worth the joke of it? And I think I decided no. But I also, I think I decided no, but I also thought like, well, it was just an idea anyway. It's not like every idea becomes, you know. And when I was a dishwasher, man, I wasn't doing shit with my life. There's somebody here. Where though? But now that I see this Jason Moiter guy, I go, you know what? It is a funny concept, though. Just, you know, doing it for like one person. All right. It's a desert. We should probably drive around. The sandy strip. I haven't had a car chase in this game like ever. It's kind of fun. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. Alright, we gotta move this way. Whew. That was exciting. All right. Excuse me. Where? Where the fuck? Oh, there we go. Fuck you, man. Okay, there we go. What's this? The Air Enforcer? Yeah, it's probably a little bit better than the gun I have here. And then, that's a nice combat shotgun. And, yeah, let's go. You know, we're in great shape here because we got 40 seconds. There's 18 players left, by the way. And we're doing good. We also have a rocket pack. Rocket pack! And I think it's gonna be a long, long time before my rocket pack has to be mine, because I can walk without the fog getting me. That's when Elton John really sells out. When he starts singing about the rocket pack, cause it's a rocket pack. Hello everybody, I'm Elton John. I don't know how he talks. Hello everybody. No, he's not very soft spoken. Hello everybody, you bloody blutters. I'm Elton John. Right on. Nobody has any kind of health stuff, or what? What, we're not healthy? We're not healthy over here? What the heck's going on here? Hello everybody, my name is Elton John. Welcome. And today, it is important that people realize that Fortnite is a beautiful game. It keeps people together. There's a game that people are talking about. And the reason they play is so that they can kill one another. But the killing is not the answer. And Fortnite knows that. He somehow spins it from killing to like people playing together. That's his message. Okay. Where are they coming from? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's tough. There's 7 players left here. There's 5 players left here. It's getting dark outside. Hello everybody, my name is Elton John. And as you know, I don't like the way he's talking though. It's more proper. Hello everyone, my name is Elton John. There we go. I'm a knight, a king, a dickhead, in other words. Maybe he's not a dickhead, I shouldn't say. Maybe you should not be saying that about me, Pebble. Sorry, Elton. What I'm trying to say is that Fortnite is a beautiful game. My kids play it, I play it, and if everyone played the game, then the fucking servers would be really bad. So I'm glad everybody doesn't play. But I just want to say, Elton John, what did you want to say, Elty? Sir Elton? Doing good with 4 players left. Well, we gotta move here. Whew! Gee whiz. Tight little circle, huh? Oof. I can hear some pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop. I bet up here is where the action is. Oh, they got me with the old running gun. We definitely should have done like more of a rifle thing there. Or maybe the MK7 or whatever the fuck it's called. Alright. It's good. We did good. It was a good game. Let's play another one. But let's do... Whoa, widescreen? By the way, shout out to my avatar, which is a gorgeous black Ninja Cat, apparently. It's the coolest fucking thing ever. I just bought this thing. I really like it. The only reason that I pay every month to play Fortnite is so that I can get new skins like this. I've eventually... I don't know. I don't mind paying. I'll probably just pay the whole year, see how it goes. It's a lot of money. I mean, it's $11 a month. I mean, that adds up. It's only like $100. What, like $120 a year or something? It's not that big of a deal, but it does add up. But we can afford it, so what the hell, we do it. It's a small price to pay for my joy. And I do love this game. And I do love this character. This is my favorite character for sure. Love it. I love everything about it. Even his sandals are cool. Look at his sandals. Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Elton John, and I think it's going to be a long, long time before I pay for Fortnite, because I'm Elton John. Why would I pay for Fortnite? Hello, everybody. What other songs did Elton John do? Let's see. You know how they like take a song, then they turn it, they twist it, and they put it into like the advertisement? Like, start it up. If you want to start up your car, you start him up. And they use like the rule. I mean, what a way to sell out. I don't think the Beatles have ever done that. I know that the Beatles have had songs on TV shows. There was a song about a kid named Corky. I think the show was called I do know now. The show was called Life Goes On, I think. I'm pretty sure because the Beatles did a song called Life Goes On, and I'm pretty sure I remember that being in the TV show. But I think for a TV show, I don't think that's like selling out in Paul McCartney's mind. In all fairness, like if you were like literally doing like an ad and you're a famous person, especially if you're a singer, and it's like for like a douche thing or something, like Smells Like Teen Spirit, you know. I don't know. What other songs did Elton John do? He did Rocket Man. He did, I don't know. Yellow Brick Road. Yellow Brick Road Company is proud to present Elton John as its spokesperson. So goodbye, dirty old bricks, because now there's Yellow Brick Road. 4457235. That is the number you call. It's like, yeah. I like when songs become popular just for being an advertisement. I remember there was one. Like, I know, like, in local cities, they'll do that on radio stations. Alright, what the fuck? Okay, that was good. That was worth it. Oh! Here you go. It's a good gun. It would be fun to get in a fight down here. I love these kind of fights where you're just like, it's like the Matrix. Remember the Matrix where he's like, oh shit. No! Okay, I thought I was gonna die. Sorry. Yeah, this is probably not a great time to play this game, but playing it anyway. It's hard to find the right time to play it. Just server wise, you know. But you know, people, I was watching the documentary, that's a couple months ago, but I mean, it's not like it's fresh in my mind, but I was watching Billy Joel, and I couldn't believe Billy actually had trouble from people because people were saying that he stole, or he was like copying Elton John, which is amazing because you can hear that they're completely different, you know, artists. But because he played piano and then Elton played piano, people were like, you're stealing from Elton. Like, people get very upset. I guess that happens in, I guess it happens in everything though. It happens in the streaming world as well. People get accused of, and sometimes they do, like, I'm sure there's going to be a burnt peanut stealer, you know? Somebody, I mean, I've already seen people naming themselves, you know, God bless them, but there's a guy named Burnt Fish. Whoa! Dude, nice shot. What the heck? Yeah, there's a guy who follows me who's Burnt Fish, who seems like a great streamer himself, but you kind of feel weird, like, hey man, isn't it kind of weird, like, you're taking the burned thing? Like, I don't know, it's not very original, but I don't know, who knows why he really named himself Burnt Fish, you know? But you'll see that a lot, like Dr. Disrespect, and you'll see a Dr. Jim and a Disrespect, you know, people just take the name. It's like, well, you guys, like, I know to you maybe it's just a gamer tag, but this guy's building a whole, like, brand out of it. You're kind of disrespecting, maybe that's not the right word to use, but you're kind of like, it's sort of stealing a little bit. I don't know. It's not really stealing. Oh, nice. Okay. Look at him. You flew over the wall. Love it. I love that crazy bastard. You crazy son of a bitch. People love the crazy son of a bitch, don't they? They love that guy who's a character. Not the fake guy, but the guy that's really a character. But who's to say whether it's real or fake, though? Sometimes I think those people just do it just so they could be a character, you know? And that's not what you want. You don't want to be a mate. You don't want to be a guy that, I'm a character, you know? I'm a character. I think I tried to be a character when I was a kid, when I was younger. I think when I was in my, for sure when I was in my 20s, because I thought that's what you were supposed to do in life, is just be a character. And then people would say, like, come on, man, you try. Like, people were starting to say to me, hey, man, just be yourself. You know? And then you're like, I don't know who I am. I'm just always acting like a fucking idiot. But I think a lot of kids go through that in their 20s, don't they? It's the reason why I have trouble watching young streamers, because I'm like, half of these people aren't going to be the same person in, like, shit, 10 years, let alone 20. Like, I don't know how people become... I mean, it is pretty fucking amazing that, like, a Jason the Ween guy who's just like some... I can't watch it. It's hard for me to watch. It's uncomfortable to watch those guys talk. But... I am... Like, it is amazing that they have that many people that are willing to give them money for their personality when they really don't have one yet, you know? It's like, it's... Ugh. Well, that's my opinion, you know? I'm just one person. And I'm not saying it out of, like, jealousy or anything. Not jealous of that guy. But I'm, like I said, I give him props. Like, wow, I can't believe people... Like, he's making a living being Jason Ween, which is incredible. Like, he should be basically... Oh, look at this guy. There you go. Yeah, he was right out in the open there. Right out in the open. Oh. 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 Come on, come on. Ah. There we go. Woo. Boy, I wanted that bad. I wanted that so bad. Let's, It's got good loadout here, though. Jesus Christ. The shotgun's looking good. There's nothing left in the arc gun? Really? Eh? Okay. Ba 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 da ba ba. Ba ba dee ba ba da ba. Boo be doo be doo. I'll just have 2 of these rifles then. They're great rifles. How many people are left? 5 players? Da da dee da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Ooh, No. There we go. How come it wasn't working before? See, that's where people would say, oh, if you had chat, they would tell you why. I don't really... I'm just asking an open-ended question. Okay? You ask the questions to the universe will tell you. Oh no, not another universe guy. Oh yeah, the universe. The universe will provide for you, my friends. How close are we? Okay. The yellow brick road. Oh. People love when I sing, so, you know, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do, huh? We still have plenty of space here. We don't have to just stay in that square. Obviously. 5 players left. 4 players left, excuse me. And then we just gotta figure out where they are. There's one of them. Let's see if we can get this guy. But this guy's still doing his car thing, huh? I respect it. I respect it. Woo! Things are getting tight, man. Things are tight in here. It's getting hot in here. I am getting so hot, I will use my arc gun. It's getting hot in here. No, no, no! 4th place? Come on, man. Ooh, what a nice stretch that was. That was a very good stretch. Ladies and gentlemen, we've only been playing for an hour. Let's keep this thing rolling. Pebble. Playing the Fortnite. Loving the Fortnite. It's 4:44 in the afternoon on a beautiful Thursday. It's a lovely day. And this is our last day of streaming for the week. And I'm having a good time. Just played some Arc Raiders before this. You know, I thought Arc Raiders was going to be like this. I don't know. I just thought it was going to be like fucking Call of Duty. And it's nothing like Call of Duty. It really is nothing at all like that. But it is a great game. It is super fun. And I'm hoping eventually to figure out how to use my microphone in the game, because it would be cool to talk to people. But for some reason, I always have a problem with these kind of games. And it's also a Steam Deck game, so I don't know if I have to somehow figure out a way. Yeah. Because I'm using a capture card. I assume that... Yeah, can't assume stuff. I probably will have to do a Discord thing. I'll have to get some people on Discord. If anybody's watching this and they like to play Arc Raiders and they'd like to play with me, we can exchange Discord number. Discord. What is it? Username, whatever. And we could play together on Discord. It'd be fun. I'm down. It's getting hot in here, so get. So jump from a bus. I am jumping from a bus because I'm very hot. It's getting hot in here. That's the deal. If I was a musician, I always talk about this. If I was this, if I was a musician, blah, blah. If I were a musician, I think I would write a song. A lot of songs would be strip club songs. Because it seems like the strip club is like an automatic guarantee of, like, there's a lot of hookers and whores, male and female, like, a lot of dirty motherfuckers out there. Dirty bastards. Who will automatically, they love the sexy music, you know? It seems to be the #1 way to sell music is be sexy. It's almost, I mean, it's, you. And here's the great thing about music, you don't have to be sexy. And who knows more than our good friend who is on the phone, who just called me, ladies and gentlemen, Gene Simmons.
Hello, Ben Pebble, how are you?
Gene, I don't mean to be a dick here.
Well, let's be honest, you kind of are a dick, but that's why I love you.
Gene, you are not a sexy guy. But for some reason...
Who said I wasn't sexy? You said I wasn't sexy, Ben Pebble? You? The most unsexy streamer? I believe they had an award I think you won for the least sexiest streamer ever.
I mean, you don't have to make fun of me.
Well, why not? You were making fun of me.
You know, we have this relationship, don't we, where we kind of make fun of each other.
Well, it's so easy to do with you, Ben Pebble, but I'm not here to quibble.
That's right. You do. I like the way you talk. You always use big words.
Well, I have a vocabulary, Ben Pebble, because I speak English.
It is true. You do speak English. But what I was saying is that you are not necessarily a sexy guy, but you are sexy in that your music is sexy.
Well, it's true, Ben Pebble. I will be one to say it. Most people will probably not call me sex appeal. Would not say that I am. You know, I think I'm very attractive. My wife thinks I'm very attractive, and so do a bunch of Kiss fans and about 400 girls that I slept with last year, would probably say. 400 girls last year? You cheat on your wife? Yeah, of course I do. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, I didn't realize you were going to come off like that. Anyway, but my point was, and then we'll let you go, because I know you have a busy life. Well, I'm just glad to be here, Van Pebble, and you're right. You know, sex appeal, schmeal is what I've always said, and it served me well. Now have a good stream, Van Pebble.
All right, thank you. That was Gene Simmons. He always comes on. We're friends now. I mean, we always have this relationship where it's like, it's a little argumentative, but I think that's what people like anyway, so what the hell, you know? Jeez, you know? I figure go with it. Ooh. Hold on. Damn it, I fucking missed the guy. Let me see. This is a really good place to be, actually. It's very tricky. Nice. God damn, that's a good gun. Fucking, that gun is so fucking good. So good. So good. So good. This fucking gun. MK. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. 7 assault. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. MK. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. 7 assault. MK. MK. Bad fight. This is a bad fight. There we go. 2 guys are dead. Let's see what we got down here. MK, bump, bump, MK. I need more ammo for this, though. This is going to be an issue if I don't have enough ammo. What else do we... Oh, here we go. It's not as much ammo, though. We need to move, actually. I just picked up a whole different gun. That's okay. We'll get back into it. We'll find something else, I'm sure. Got some good guns here. We got it. We got it. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. There's the MK7 again. Damn, man. God damn it. We gotta do something about that gun. That gun is gone. Ooh. Oh, nice pump. Alright, and then, this. And then we gotta move, right? Let's go. Pump up the gun. Pump up the gun. Pump it up. There's a legendary. It's a legendary. Pump up the gun. It's the gun. Pump it up. While your gun is pumping and your lead is jumping, look and feel the music running. Oh, a new shotgun. It's a legendary pump shotgun. Pump my gun. Oh, and that's just the kind of entertainment you will find here. Ooh, okay. This is kind of what we... Wait. So we don't have an assault rifle anymore? Oh, we do now. Oh, wow. This is a good assault rifle, too. How many people are left? 16 people are left. Playing very well. 3 kills. We're getting good now. I remember when it was exciting just to get 1 kill. Remember those days where you're like, God, I just want to kill somebody. And then all of a sudden you're like, you know, you get lucky sometimes, and then you just get to a point where you You could just do it. But a lot of it has to do, I don't want to give away how to do it, but like, a lot of it has to do with standing your ground and not backing away. No, I won't back down when I'm in a gunfight. You can tear me up at the gates of hell, but I won't down. Oh yeah. Get out of here. Legendary shotgun here, folks. Legendary. And won't back down. I won't back. Hey, baby. There ain't no guns in your ammo. Alright, what are we doing here? I won't back down. I won't back down. See, he didn't have time. He didn't have time. What is this? Oh, legendary flex. Dude, yes. We got 2 legendary guns in there. Ooh. 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 Oh, man, I'm loving this. What a game on a fucking Thursday. Love to see it. Six players left. I didn't realize we were low on health like that. My bad. There we go. There's the guy that was driving around everywhere. There's a guy up there. There's a guy up there. At this point, we don't know where he is, though. But he's up there somewhere. We could go take care of him. See if we can get him. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't say no. Doesn't this look like just a great place to hang? Like, this seems like an out-of-the-way place that nobody would expect you to be. Also up there as well, actually. Oh, this is really good. Like, this is a really good... I'm not a camping guy, but this is a great place to sit and camp. I don't like the camping thing, but there's only 3 players left. It's not a bad idea. You could just jump on somebody's head. You can wait till they kill each other. And then we could just stay in the zone here. I don't want to be a dick, but like, this is not a bad strategy. You're sitting right here. You could hit them from here. Oh my gosh. I think we'll just make it, huh? Wow. Three players left. There's one of them. Oh! He was behind me. But he might die too. That was a pretty good game. We've been playing... Ah, thank you. Great stretch. It's been lights out, really. We've been playing really well. Really well. And let's see where we are here. Only an hour in. I say we still have some shit left to do here. But it would be cool to play a little Red Dead Redemption 2 to close off the week. And be done in enough time. So I think this is where we're going to call it here. That was a pretty good stream. I'm happy with that stream, actually. I'm very happy with that stream. And we could actually play some Mario. I'm trying to squeeze a bunch of games in because it really has to do with... I really love these games. All these games, this is about me playing. It's less about the stream and more about me playing these games. So we have to sit and think about that, but that's going to do it for this stream. This is the Fortnite stream, and the Fortnite stream is good to go. We had some good games in there. I would like to thank everybody for watching the streams. My name is Van Pebble. This is the advertisement portion of the stream.
I don't know, man. If you would have told me that...
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble is on Twitter. As you can see, we talk about video games. We talk about all kinds of things. Basketball, professional sports. It's basically me trying to kind of pull my head out of the world's ass, because the world's head is up its ass. You know, when you're constantly fighting other countries, I'm not a political guy, but the fighting and the wars and this and that. I remember a time when people just wanted to have a good job and a good life and just get along, have a girlfriend and drink a beer and whatever. It's not like that anymore. It's about survival. But yeah, that's depressing. I'm gonna go now. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But look, that's the perfect way to segue into this. That's what our Twitter is for, to get us out of that stuff, to get us thinking about the little stuff that keeps you going day to day. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble, and I am on Twitter. Please follow me there. You can donate money to Van Pebble. By donating money, I'm going to say donate is okay. I don't think it's a bad word. For a while, I thought donate sounds like it's not a bad word. Donating is a good word. You could donate blood. That's a good thing to donate. If you would like the word donut, donut. I mean, it's pretty close. Come on. Okay. If you would like to donate or donut money to Van Pebble on PayPal, you're going to send it to this guy. Because I'm that guy. It's my real name is not Van Pebble. I hope you understand why, right? Please, people, don't have me explaining gamer tags here. No, my real name is Thomas Palvino. Certainly not a very interesting gamer name. I was going to call myself Thomas the Ween, but I just thought it would be too much like Jason the Ween. I was going to call myself Burnt Thomas. Okay, I think you get what I'm saying. Dr. Palvino, I thought was in there for a while. Ms. Tom, okay. Asman Palvino, I thought for a while. Or XQCTP, which is it's a callback from what we were talking about earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to donate money to Van Pebble, you could donate money to @ThomasPalvino on PayPal. No capital letters, no spaces, @ThomasPalvino. And listen, I appreciate it. I will use those donations to better my life and to better the stream. And finally, folks, a way that you can support Van Pebble is by going to my YouTube page and watching the videos and commenting and have a good time on there, because this is all about having fun. There's nothing serious going on. I mean, we're serious about video games, you know what I mean? But that's all we're serious about. And that's the advertisement. We're serious about video games, and that's all we're serious about. I don't know. Everybody needs a gimmick, you know, but I don't have a gimmick. I think that's what you'll find, is that we try not to have too much, even though we joke around and but I like that we're not super gimmicky. I like that we give people a place to go where they can have something a little different. Now look, I get it. This is long play. We're playing 1 to 2 hour streams. It's not for people that just want to look at 1 or 2 clips. I will try to put clips up for people. Here's a clip we put up. Let's play this clip. This is fun.
I noticed it. You noticed what I
Hold on. This is a clip we did. This is a 2-minute clip, and I'm hoping stuff like this gets people interested. Here's a clip of Van Pebble playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Go.
I noticed it. Did you notice what I noticed?
This is Jesse Ventura. Jesse, what are you doing on the show here?
Well, I noticed that you were riding your horse. I noticed. And the one thing I noticed is you had a lot of stuttering. You know, I was in the Navy SEALs for a long time.
I know about that. Actually, I've heard that you were in the Navy SEALs.
Don't worry about that guy. Don't you want to continue the game?
I do, Jesse, but I could help this guy, I think.
Or I'm going to let you play the game.
No, Jesse, you can stay with me. I'm just going to help this guy.
Lord have mercy!
Oh, no!
Shit.
I took his hat. Okay. I should really just... Let me loot the guy. I feel bad, but... I mean, the guy... It's not my fault that he died. Gee, that's a bummer. Buddy, I'm so sorry. Oh, he's got a lot of good stuff, though. Alright, let's get on the horse. I didn't do that, by the way. I did not do that.
I saw you. I noticed you didn't do it.
Jesse, you saw it, right?
I noticed you. You were just doing your part. But as I was saying, Van Pebble, I was in the Navy SEALs. And in the Navy SEALs, we noticed a lot of things out there. I've noticed. You're playing great. Just keep playing the game. I've noticed. Thanks, Jesse. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse the Body Ventura. Jesse the Governor Ventura. We've got a lot of good guests on this show, man. We get a lot of good guests on this show. People are missing out. People don't understand. You know? It's alright. They'll figure it out. There's a clip from Van Pebble, and that's what we'll keep doing is we'll keep getting clips like that, and we'll just keep putting them up. So it'll be a combination of the long videos and clips, and hopefully that'll go back and forth. One will feed the other. People will see that because not everybody has time for long videos, so we'll do like the little two. And you know, listen, I know 1 minute video is what people are really looking for, or 30 seconds, but I think that what do you think, Jesse? You should do it the way you do it. People like you because you're your own guy. And this is coming from a guy that was a governor and a Navy SEAL. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble. And of course, don't forget about me. I won't, Jesse. No one could ever forget you. Mr. Ventura. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the stream. Thank you for watching. Van Pebble. Some people would probably say, I say it to myself, I go, why don't we just like, okay guys, gotta go, and then just hard out. I find it aggressive. I think it's I've just been here for, how long have I been here? An hour and 20 minutes? I've been here a long time. For me to just jump out of here, like, oh, your wife's home. She'll know we're cheating. I mean, what am I running from? This is a relaxed, we're leaving the stream in a relaxed way. And this is always my favorite part of the stream too. And I've always enjoyed radio shows like the Howard Stern show, right? I used to like it. I don't like that. I don't like it anymore. But back in the day, the thing I loved about Howard is you never knew if the show was going to 100% end. Sometimes they would go a little longer. So I always enjoyed that. So I want to be the next Howard Stern. That's what I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm just about as ugly as he was. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Self-depreciation. All right, that's going to do it. Let the music play in the background, then we'll get out of here. Thank you. There's only about an hour and 46 minutes left of this video, so we'll just sit here for an hour and 46 minutes. I don't think so. Thanks for watching the stream. We got one more stream coming your way, maybe two. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. It's still early at night. I would love to play a little Mario, to be honest with you. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll just give it to you. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Peace.